guys, it's 21 Maxwell here, and welcome to episode 93 of the TNA Impact Wrestling TW Let's Play. You join us 2 weeks out from our next pay-per-view Against All Odds, where it's our first show where we're going to start to integrate in custom storylines and custom angles. Hopefully get you guys to get a little bit more connection towards the wrestlers, and really just hopefully all round generally improve the series. So I say hopefully it's a good show today. We've managed 14 segments with 4 pre-show segments, and I'm quite happy with the way it's going. There's a lot of wrestlers not making the show, so either the fact is we'll need to start trimming the fat or seeing a bit of second show just to get more guys used, but I'm happy with what we've got. May even start using some folk bi-weekly, focusing on one feud the first week and then the second week some other feuds to get a proper card ready for the pay-per-view. But yeah, I think it does a lot for where we want to go, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it. So booking this show from the Fifth Third Arena, the Great Lakes region, which is in Cincinnati, Ohio, the home of course WWE superstar Dean Ambrose. So just hopefully continuing our momentum. I think it's a good show, but we'll see how that reflects in the ratings. So enjoy the show, guys. It's another TNA Impact Wrestling. So our first pre-show match, and a match that had some good action, but not much in the way of heat. The Killer Elite Squad defeated Crime Time in 8:16 when Harry Smith defeated Jason Paul by a running power slam. Nice simple match, getting some momentum behind the Killer Elite Squad. 65C, both tag teams doing well, and it carries on the storyline for the Killer Elite Squad. Jason Paul's improving his performance skills. An extremely short match, Madison Rayne defeats Jessie Mackay by 5:21 by pinfall with a raindrop, 48D+, again continuing to build up Madison Rayne. She's improving her performance skills there, so delighted again with that. In a match that had some good action but not much in the way of heat, the tag team champions, the Hollywood Supernovas, defeat the VIP list in 10:17 when Morrison defeated the MVP by pinfall with a running knee to the face. So is Morrison starting to get back on Joey Ryan's good side? It remains to be seen, but that is a 60C segment there, and that continues the storyline, with Morrison improving his technical skills and Joey Ryan improving his performance skills. Let's see. It's a bad idea to have MVP taking part in a match when it's being called in the ring. He doesn't have the ability to pull it off. Okay, so we'll keep a note of that from Al Snow. And our final pre-show match, in a match that had some good action and average heat, Ricochet defeats Shane Haste in 9:16 by pinfall with a chocolate rain, 72B-, and that continues on the progression we have with Ricochet, and Shane Haste is improving his Rumble skills. So we start off the show with CM Punk coming out to the ring, and he picks up a microphone. I should have seen it coming. Ricochet, you son of a bitch, you couldn't get the job done on your own, so you have to rely on help from not only the general manager of this company, who also couldn't get the job done last week, but also in 2 of my former friends, Nakamura and Ibushi. After all, I did bring them into this company. This is how they repay me. God, people wonder why I have trust issues. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. I'm the world champion regardless, and I will kick everyone's ass in order to make it stay that way. So CM Punk is just putting across that he is the man, and no matter what you throw at him, he's going to be still your TNA World Heavyweight Champion. 86B+, Punk came across well, and the Battle of Order storyline has advanced with that segment. General Manager of Impact Wrestling Kurt Angle then comes out, followed by Ricochet, Shinsuke Nakamura and Kota Ibushi. Angle grabs the mic and says, Punk, how does it feel? How does it feel to know no matter what you do to the Ascendancy, which is going to be their stable name, they will always have the upper hand? I don't want you to represent this company. I want a good-looking, handsome young man like Ricochet to be the face of the company, and he will win that TNA World Heavyweight Championship. As for tonight, Punk, I think I'm going to put you in one-on-one competition against your old friend, the dream match against Shinsuke Nakamura. So 77B for that, and that sets up our main event between CM Punk and Nakamura. That's booked in. Next up, in an extremely short match, Samoa Joe defeats Amazing Red in 5:20 with a muscle buster. Just a simple 58C squash match, essentially, as we're continuing to make Samoa Joe look like a monster. Samoa Joe improving his performance skills. In an extremely short match, Mia Yim defeats Allysin Kay in 4:55 with a Kiss of the Dragon. 51D+, again just building some momentum with Mia Yim. And then in a match that had some good action but not much in the way of heat, Hawkins defeats Davey Richards in 7:49 with the Taste of Pain. 71C+. We're aware of the stale character for Davey, it was just to put Hawkins over. No skill improvements there. But we'll sort Davey Richards out at 1 point. So yeah, we'll get that from Al Snow as expected. We head backstage to the camera, which is in Madison Rain's dressing room. She shuts the door and as she goes to leave, Jeff Hardy appears behind the door. What has he been doing there? Why is Jeff Hardy being creepy towards Madison Rain? 55C- for that angle there. It's going to be interesting to see where I go with that. And a match that had some good action but not much in the way of heat. Soldier Ant defeats Tiger Raj Singh in 8:07 by pinfall. Soldier Ant makes defense number 3 of his TNA X Division title. Then we follow up with a segment. Hawkins is backstage after winning his match and is about to leave the arena. He walks down the hallway and then sees Roddy Piper, who stops him. And he's about to ask basically Roddy why he's there. He's cheap shotted from behind by Drew Galloway, and he and Piper begin the assault on Hawkins to send a message towards him. So that'll show that the central feud is far from over. It's going to start and really reignite that, get Hawkins really angry that he's going to want to put his title on the line. That's a 71C+ there as well, so a lot of C+. So hopefully our main events can drag us up to that 80 rating, but it's good that our mid card is still getting reasonably decent ratings. And about the feature, great action and a good crowd. Chris Hero defeated Masato Yoshino in 8:33 by disqualification. Didn't want to take a pinfall on Masato, but I feel Chris Hero needed a bit of momentum, so he gets the win. That's a 78B rated segment there. This is actually a wee bit disappointing, although it was a squash match. In a match that had some good action and average heat, Adam Cole defeats Christopher Daniels in 5:47 with the Florida Key. Only a 68C+, but it was really just a squash match to put Adam Cole over. He was off his game and he still came out of it looking good and improving his rumble skills. The negatives would obviously be just the decline at the moment of Christopher Daniels. After his victory over Christopher Daniels, Adam Cole picks up the mic. You see this? This has been Waste of Space. This is what you will become, Daniel Bryan. I'm the future of this company, and you are nothing but an imposter in the way. This should be Adam Cole wrestling with Adam Cole as champion, but no, because you get in the way, it's not to be. Against all odds, the odds will be stacked against you, as I send you packing from this company once and for all. So these useless hacks in attendance today will never ever see you again. So he's setting out the challenge for the pay-per-view match against all odds. 80B for the rating, and the Battle of Honor storyline has advanced thanks to Adam Cole. And about the feature, great action and a good crowd. EC3 defeats Kota Ibushi in 13:40 by pinfall with a headlock driver. I feel EC3 needs a bit of momentum, if we really want to push him into the main event scene, so a little bit disappointed it is only a 71C+, but I don't think it's a loss that will overly damage Kota Ibushi. And EC3 improves his performance skills, so that's good as well. And then our main event, in a match that had some excellent in-ring action and great heat from the audience, Shinsuke Nakamura defeats CM Punk in 20 minutes and 8 by pinfall with a Bomb Yi following interference from Ricochet. 89A, just outstanding. It continues the storyline between Punk and Ricochet, which is fantastic. Punk's improving his performance skills, and that main event just delivered. Absolutely fantastic. We end the show. Ricochet is celebrating his victory in the ring. Well, it should be Nakamura, sorry. Nakamura celebrating his victory, but Ricochet, Kurt Angle, and Kota Ibushi all jump in and beat We should be beat CM Punk down to the mat there. I don't know why that's changed. But it's completely wrong from the text that's put in game, but it's basically those four attacking CM Punk. 76 B- anyway, and the ascendancy stands tall with Nakamura, Bushi, Angle, and Ricochet, even, showing that they are in charge of this company and it's going to be them going forward. Overall, 83 B+, and it increases our popularity in 6 regions again, so absolutely delighted with that. We're getting there slowly but surely. We're keeping the popularity continually going up. But I'm really starting to look at, like, obviously we've got the ascendancy, they're all great in the main event, but it's just trying to find who's going to join CM Punk and trying to battle them down the line. So I've got a few ideas I want to bring in, but I suppose we'll see over time. Let's see what our news is here. Feedback from the fans has been positive, most like the show, that's great, that's what I like to see. Can I still not sign Zack Sabre Jr.? Nope. Is Renee Young worth stealing for interviews? Charisma 90. Aye, I think with what she's got for microphone and charisma, I think we'll try and snatch her from WWE. WWE has offered her a 8k contract. Actually, we would end up offering her more than that. Let's put it up a wee bit to 9.5. We're going to end up getting into administration. No, just getting into debt just with all these offers. How'd you get a better offer? Hold on. They've gave her 4 years and 20% of pay-per-view. We'll give you 20% of pay-per-view then. That's still a better offer. Let's see what else WWE's giving her. All shows, 6k bonus. Everything but house shows that a bit better. I still think they're a better offer. Right, we'll give her a 4-year deal then. And see if we can steal her from under nosy WWE. As you can see from my decisions, we're also trying to snap up Regal. Although he is like 47, I feel it's somebody that could help some of the roster. Going forward, I know we're not really trying to bring in too many people, but the more big names we can get, the more we can take this company forward, and then hopefully we can go international quickly. I say I'm just hoping we don't end up in massive debt since we're down to 3.1 million, but we'll see what happens. I'll need to decide whether some of this deadwood's going to go, because too many folk not getting used and having minor morale issues. TNA Impact Wrestling has completed their 1 month warming up phase after rising to national. They're now included in National Wars. That's okay, that's cool. Kurt Angle, you're retiring soon, so we're just going to keep you in that role. You've got Harry Smith and Joey Ryan grilling schedules. Up to a 1.01 on Bravo UK. Down to an 8.96 on Spike. Eva Lise Velez has returned to the company, and then she's talking about NXT have offered an deal to Regal, so we'll soon find out about that. So I got to check medical. Kozlov's another 54 days. Eddie Edwards is back in 4 days, so he'll be quite shortly. And Matt Hardy is another 40 days because that's shoulder injury. That's cool. So hopefully by then we'll maybe see what's happening with Jeff, and maybe Matt could be a factor in that. But so far I think we're going okay. We're slowly but surely progressing towards the next pay-per-view against all odds, and hopefully we can get more of the undercard worked on in next week's show and have a good pay-per-view for you. So thank you for tuning in, guys. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you liked it, please leave a like. If you get any comments, please leave them in the comments section. If you get any kind of storyline ideas, more than welcome to put them in there. And if you haven't subbed, please hit that sub button, and I'll drop the videos into your sub box on YouTube. But until then, thank you for tuning in, guys, and I'll speak to you all real soon. Bye bye.